Good morning, good morning. It is Magical Mothering Motivation live to you from the beach, where it should be, right? I love that last Friday in the Facebook Live, we were talking about traveling all over. That's my dream, is to travel all over the United States and eventually Canada and Mexico and the world, and hold retreats everywhere and literally meet every single person in the Magical Mothering tribe. So I think it's fun that I'm at the beach today, because this is like what I envision. I envision myself out in nature every day. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Thoughtful Thursday. Yay! The sun is just rising now, and got the waves right behind me, and our super messy campground space with all the, let's see, with everybody there. It might be easier if I do it this way. Got Zion playing, and there's my aunt, and Skyen's over there. So that's our little camping space. We're kind of on top of each other here, but it's nice because we actually get to sleep on the beach. So Thoughtful Thursday. Today I really want to continue to share and speak about encouragement and being an encourager and being really thoughtful about what that means to you. All of us have a natural way that we encourage or help or share or heal. We all have this natural way that we do it. And what is it for you? How can you spend some time today being in just a space of thoughtfulness about what it is that you want to be either encouraged to pursue? Are you going to encourage yourself to really find and fuel your passion, to possibly find new ways to not be so anxious? Are you going to maybe encourage yourself to not feel so lost and what that means? How can you not only encourage your children and their imaginations and creativity, but how can you encourage your own imagination and creativity? And for me, I think you guys, if you guys watch, and if you haven't watched before, I do this through nature. Nature is really the way that I feel encouraged. I feel supported. I feel nourished. And yesterday, if you're live, say hello so I can see you. Yesterday was really, really amazing. So actually during the Facebook Live yesterday, I was walking along the beach, and then further down, my husband and my kids saw a seal that came up on the beach. And it was really neat. And then we realized that the seal was like, its breath was really shallow. It was not breathing very well. And everybody was like, yeah, I got really pummeled. This beach you can't actually go swimming at or do much of anything in the water, because there's like boulders the size, huge boulders that get all ruffled up in the waves. So the seal got caught in the boulders and got all pummeled, and so everybody was really concerned. So I sat and I did just energetic healing on the seal for about 45 minutes until, and it was funny because I did ask the seal, I said, do you want to heal, or are you okay going? I mean, if you're ready to die, I can, not do anything to you. Just let me know. And it actually began to move closer to me. So I began to work on it. And as I was working on him, he like raised his chest for me to work on his heart. He turned on his side so I could work on his side, and then he laid on his back and I worked on his stomach. And then it was like, I heard you're done. And I asked, are you good? Are you good? And he just laid down in like deep belly breaths and was so good. About 15 minutes later, he jumped back into the ocean and got back in, came back out for a little bit, and then went back in, and he was in the rest of the day. And it wasn't so much about the seal, even though it was. But more importantly, there was, I don't know, probably 20, 30 people that walked by during this time span of me just having my hands out. I was whipping my hands around, clearing out the energy of the seal and making sure, doing the electric violet blue light to radiate, you know, to clear his aura. I was doing all of these really awesome, fun things. I was getting all of the flames in his chakras aligned and rejuvenated, and whether you believe in it or not, it was just really neat that people could physically see that there was a change, that there was a shift going on. And this one lady went, "Wow, you must have the magic touch." And I said, "Well, we all do. It's just a matter of remembering that you have magic." And she looked at me like, "Is that possible?" You know what I mean? Like, wow, really? And it was really neat that that whole experience happened, because I was just really blown away and excited that I got to be there for the seal. I got to be there to just witness and to be a part of something magical. So my thoughtful way of encouraging, you know, whether, because when I do things like that, it can make other people uncomfortable. Let me grab my dog real fast. Come here, Kona. Come here. Huh? Maybe. And so it was really encouraging for me to do what I felt led to do, whether, no matter what. I mean, there was a bunch, I'm attaching my dog real fast to her leash. Sorry about that. So I encouraged myself to actually sit there and heal this seal, whether it felt comfortable or not, because I knew that this was like the opportunity to do something that I really felt honored and called to do, whether it was what everybody else wanted me to do in that moment, if that makes sense. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I would love to hear what your thoughtfulness about today is. Thank you so much for sharing in the group, for continuing to be a part of this sacred space, and for sharing your lives with us so that we can all grow and share together. So I love you all, and I will be back in the mountain tomorrow doing Facebook Live from home. So I will see you all then. But in the meantime, what are you going to encourage yourself to do today? All right, peace and blessings. Love to you. Bye.